Hey friends, and welcome back to Violin Teacher YouTube channel. Once again this week I'm in the middle of lessons before I make videos, and continuing our exploration of Mountain Echoes by William Bailey, we want to look at the bottom of the page, of the first page. Here's a picture of it. So if we back up to letter D, for example, we're playing in first position, so that's fairly easy. Then at the end, at measure 63, I would suggest you move into third position. Well, you just have to right before letter E. And there's a little shift in there that you're going to want to take into fifth position. And that's going to be in measure 68. So let's just look at measure 68 for a second. If we assume that we're playing in third position, at measure 67 pickups, alright, so I want to cover that shift, and that will happen a couple times, like at the top of the second page, that you're going to need to be able to play that. So you're in third position. Let's just say you're playing F natural. Looking at measure 67. We're playing F natural and G. Let's assume that's an up bow slur. And then 1. Stay in third. Now you've got 1 here. And we're going to put that 1 here. So it's a third away, from third to fifth position. So that's the shift you should practice. And make sure your thumb is getting under when you're in fifth position. And make sure that you are under so you can hit the 4, because if you're leaving your thumb in third position, your 4 will not be able to reach it. So repeat that note and go down. 1, third position, 1, fifth position, fourth finger. All right, good. So that's the shift you're going to do in measure 74. Let's fit it in context now, starting with pickups to letter F. No, wait. Pickups to measure 68. Now the relationship of the fingers up here, you're holding the 1 when you play the 4. Then C is kind of like a feeling of a high 3. Whole step, whole step. So I would practice those fingerings. Alright, so let's play at 4. We're at measure 69 now. 1, 2, 3. Now you could hop over to the A string and just play the next part. And that really is what I suggest you do. You get a nice tone color there, and you don't have to be shifting around then, and it won't be like sloppy. You can begin the next phrase coming into letter F in fifth position, and you'll have that shift when you arrive there in measure 74. So here we are now in measure 72, still in fifth position, and just in case you let go, we're playing an F natural. So the 3 feels kind of like a high 3 in this key. But hold that 1. Right there is where the 1 goes. And the 3 is playing an A. Alright, let's try it. Third finger. So you're right there for it. So I really do advise that you do that. Now, an alternative is to go ahead and shift down, which you could. Say here, for example, right at measure 72. Let's say you played, backing up a little bit now, I'm at measure 67. Now let's say you shifted down here. And you play this part maybe in third. Now you have arrived on the shifting measure, 74. So you will have to shift there on the first finger. So once again, no way around it. You'll have to do that fifth position. And if this moves fast, I'm not sure of the tempos, but if this moves rather fast, it's better to stay in position so you're not shifting around too much. So right there at measure 74, one hops over. Now we have a C sharp or C natural. Might as well jump down. So you see, there is going to be some jumping around, and you have, in fingerings, you have a choice. You know, whatever's comfortable to a certain degree, as long as you play it in tune and you get there. But it is always good, as I tell my students, to show your work. Know what position you're in, and what note you're playing, especially if you're playing first violin. So it's not enough to just be able to kind of pull it out of midair. You want to know that you started from third to get to fifth and so forth. So practice those shifts so you feel like you really are, doing your best. Okay, so in measure 76, we have the C natural. You could do that in second position, but here again, you have to jump into fifth. One on A. So this is the unit, then you need to practice this. One on the A in fifth position, playing an F natural, playing an A, which feels kind of like a high A, holding the one. One hops over to the E string, then you play 4. So do that frontwards and backwards. Tune it up. Now let's put it with slurs. Alright, let's see how it fits. Let's try this at the top of the page once again. We're going to do all of this in fifth position. And the measure at the bottom of page 1, how we got there. This is first position, third position C natural, 3 hops over. Now I'm at the top of the page, shift the 1 into fifth position. Now stay in position all the way through the rest of the phrase. 1 hopping over to the A. One hops to the A. Alright, so that's between right before letter E and letter G. So I hope that helps. If I find anything else in this piece, I'll tack it on. Thanks for watching.